in quarantine and still staying healthy, and knock on wood, everything's good so far. So
Great.
But yeah,
Awesome.
we're coming at you from like a New Yorker.
Exactly. Well, welcome, guys.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. I know everybody's stuck to their computers these days, or stuck to their phones. So hopefully we provide a little humor, a little entertainment to make that time go a little faster.
Yeah, and again, we're here because myself, as chief editor of Living Media, of course, with insights about everything that's going on basically around New York.
Yes, that's so our show. So I'm Beatrice Kimmel, president of Impact PR. Like I said, we are very happy to be with you. Our show is called Like a New Yorker, and we're here to give you a little bit of our personal experiences and insight, and also share with what things that we learned, what other people are doing during this time of quarantine.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, today we're going to go over a little bit, again, sharing some experiences that we've seen with people we know and people we work with, and also specifically in relation to our industries where we work. Of course, some major shift that we have seen in our respective industries, but also some interesting evolutions, some interesting changes that we're gonna share with you guys.
Yes, very excited. Exciting 15 minutes ahead of you.
Yes.
Let's get right into it. So the first thing is, I guess we're going to talk a little bit about everyone's, I know, worried about the whole job market. I mean, we've got, thousands of people that are unemployed now, or underemployed because of maybe they're in the gig economy, as they call it. A lot of people in the industry I'm in, the entertainment industry, music, acting, and so forth, just don't have any jobs right now. They don't have gigs. They, plays and entertainment and shows are all canceled. A lot of venues, a lot of DJs, a lot of producers, stagehands, everybody that goes along with that are basically out of work right now. And so, what are creative ways to deal with that? How do we, and then after all of this, then how do they get back into the workforce, which is, it's going to be hard because maybe those venues aren't there anymore after, so many months of being dark. Those producers aren't there anymore because, the films, they ran out of the money. So.
Yeah. Also, of course, the first weeks, 1 or 2 weeks, we were all focused on, of course, on our beloved ones, our families. We were in basically recovery mode for our businesses. But now we are starting to realize, hey, wait a second. What about my favorite restaurant? What about my? I can speak for myself, but for example, my favorite cigar store. My some of those spots that you really like, the people, the owner, the people who work there. And of course, you start feeling for, all the people, in and out your close circle. And of course, you feel bad because that, of course, we are going through a struggling period. It's not easy to navigate these troubled waters, and knowing that people that are in the same situation, of course, it's something that saddens you. And one of the few good things that I've seen, like so far, that at least now we have some kind of time frame. So we were given, even if it's, of course, it's a little bit, again, it's sad, knowing that until April the 30th, it's going to be like this, and then we have to see exactly how it plays out. But I think it's helpful in a way that gives us a perspective, and that's when it really counts. It's very important how you use this time.
Right. No, absolutely. I think everyone being forced to be online, I mean, it's pretty much our only source of entertainment at this point. I mean, if you're lucky enough to be able to still have, people in your home, your family, children, et cetera, then, at least you have that social interaction. But yeah, primarily everybody's on the internet. So, use this time to research more online. There are so many, there's so many platforms that you can still go on and still make use of if you're an entertainer, perform live. There's so many festivals, virtual festivals, happy hours, even Facebook Live. I mean, I see, our neighbor down the hall is, he's just doing live performances. He's singing his own songs online on Facebook Live.
Well, yeah, of course, the point is like, in of course, there are companies that are hiring. So, off, and that is complete skills, or maybe learn work on a foreign language. Time is precious, so you can find very effective, productive ways to